बोलो सतगुरुदेव महाराज की
जय।
बोलो स्वामी शंकर तिलक जी महाराज की
जय।
बोलो स्वामी तिलक जी महाराज की
जय।
बोलो बाबा बजरंगदास जी महाराज की
बहुत बढ़िया।
Swamy Shankar Tilak Ji Maharaj of Vedic Foundation Himalaya Yogalaya Ashram Rishikesh supports Bageshwar Dham Sarkar Pandit Dhirendra Shashtri. What he said, here we have in an exclusive interview.
To promote all the leaders who in this special caudal time, they support the idea to revitalize the Sanatana Dharma. Because we say many times, we are Hindus. But what is the meaning of to be Hindu? For me, to be Hindu is the person who follow the Shastra, who follow the tradition of our ancestors, to follow the rules of who make our Sanatana Dharma. For that this kind of new generation who want to make it more strong our religion and who talk like Pandit Dhirendra Shashtri, very clear, and who talk in high voice like the ancient sages who was like a lions. When they talk, all people feel down. We need to support them. Sanatana Dharma now is in danger. People don't want to carry the Yakyopavita, the Janeo. They say, I'm a Hindu. Hindu is not a question, I'm a Hindu. I live like a Hindu. Live like a Hindu means to pray, to do Sandhyapasana, to pray Gayatri Mantra, to perform all the Sanskar Vidis, to live in a Shuddha way, in Pavitra. Pavitra in the mind and Shuddha in the way of the habits. An example, why in one sacred place who is the main gate of the Himalayas, like Rishikesh, like in Munikireti, who is the land of the Munis and sages, the Munis, they are wine shop. In which mind this possible exists? Many years back, when Shivananda Bhagavan lived, Krishnananda, Chidananda, sure, they don't approve this wine shop. They are now. What happened with the saints now? They sleep, they blind the eyes, they don't want to say the truth. Why? Bhisma say very clear in the Mahabharata, the cause of all wars, all sufferings is greed. This greed created this wine shop. There are people now in Munikireti, freely they drink alcohol, and authorities they watch into other corner. They eat meat, they make barbecue. All people know we smell no sandal. We don't smell the purity. We smell the roasted beef. Why? I don't say all the people need to be vegetarian, but in sacred place, sacred tirthas, they are full necessary to preserve the sanctity. If we don't preserve the sanctity, what happened with us? We lose everything. Our traditions are made in purity. For that, Pandit Dhirendra Shashtri is a person who talk with a valiant way, without fear to say the truth. Like Dayananda of the Arya Samaj, he was a very valiant, hard people who say the truth. But also Dayananda Saraswati, who also our Prime Minister give respect to him. He was very valiant. Why we do this? Very less monks now in Uttarakhand. Very less monk. Many tourists. Very less pilgrims, but many tourists. What happened? For that I pray to all the saints, and I say, please accept my support, Dhirendra Shashtri ji, because we need to rescue Uttarakhand from this sinner life. Now they are involved. If we rescue Uttarakhand, we rescue all Bharat.
Maharajji, one thing is that government also seems very, confusing situations like what is government making? Is it spiritual place or the tourism place? That is, both are different.
If we say the government promotes a Dham, Dhama means the four home of the gods. There are no more sacred place in India in large number tirthas. For that, if the person want to visit these dhams, they are for linked with the divinity to reduce papam, not for create more papam, for get punya, not for taking less punya. For that, what is the reason the people drink alcohol, don't pray and go to Badrinath, to go to Kedarnath, and they are drinkers. They are not true, they are not good. To be a yatri is for purify your sins from this life and previous life to get good birth and to be more spiritual. Tourism is okay, but in all intelligent countries, tourism is controlled, is regulated, because tourism destroy the atmosphere, destroy the nature, they polluted a lot of things. The problem again is in greed. Greed is against sanctity. Greed is a big hell of all the problems and all the sins. For that, tourism is good, but not for destroy the sanctity of one place like Uttarakhand.
Youth should be in such a track that you have to just told how the youth connect with the spiritualism. That is very
Regulation, they are very important too, because if we only want to depend of the understanding and will of the persons, the people who are now completely defeated by the drugs and intoxication, they don't have the capacity to recover themselves and say no to the death in the form of drugs and alcohol. For that regulation, they are necessary. But also they are necessary a good, intelligent education. In emotional intelligence say we need to teach and to offer our dharma to the modern young generation of India in different way than before, because they want to understand the nature of our God. They need to understand the benefits of our spirituality, how it's very important to take care of the health of the body and the mind. If thousands means millions of people in all parts of the world, they want to adapt a pure life, they meditated daily, and they are the CEO of companies, they are intelligent, they working in factories, they study in the universities, they are important to manage the economy of the world, and they practice daily meditation, they do japa, and they are vegetarians. Why the youth Indian to want to be part of the super number one part of the world? They want to lose the tradition of all the world they wanted. All the world want to come in here to India to be pure and to be yogis. What happened in India? They want to lose the highest treasure. Sri Krishna teaches to Arjuna, okay, you are a warrior, you are a grihasti, you are a married one, but you need to be a yogi first. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. You need to be a yogi first. Why the youth generation don't want to be a yogis? The reason is the way we share the religion to them in a very bad way. We forced them to believe, but they want to understand. We teach them in the university, develop your intelligence, but after we say to the, in front of them, renounce your intelligence and accept the faith of ancestors. That's not possible. All the foreigners, they don't accept this spirituality by faith only. They accept by knowledge. And Vivekananda was very clear. Faith without knowledge is completely useful. And knowledge without faith is a desert. For that it's necessary to explain to the new generation what is the values of the meditation and spiritual practice, like a highest value, the value of the world now they are wanted.